A Shavua Tov to everyone. There is a lot of talk in halacha and outside of the books about how to prepare for davening, what dress to wear, as we've dealt with, how to mentally prepare for davening, and whatnot. And allow me today to just mention one scenario I thought was absolutely counter to the proper preparation for davening. I'm sure many of you have the privilege of having minyanim outside of shul when needed, such as on Motzei Shabbos and other such times. And I daven in such a minyan from time to time. In one such minyan, on Motzei Shabbos, there is a gentleman that almost every Motzei Shabbos does the following preparation for davening. He takes his garbage to the garbage can, throws it out, and then joins the minyan. I find this to be very problematic for two reasons. One, regarding the laws of Shabbos, and two, regarding the laws of davening. Number one, regarding the laws of Shabbos, it's very questionable if you can throw out the garbage on Shabbos. It may be muktzah. Now, there are certain situations that it may be allowed. However, it's hard for me to believe that right at the end of Shabbos, 10 minutes before the end of Shabbos, there is a great need to be mekel. Not to mention the fact that it's probably at that moment hachana mikodesh l'chol. Namely, by throwing out the garbage, you have a nice clean garbage pail at home, but it's only going to be used after Shabbos, and therefore it's preparation from Shabbos to after Shabbos. And therefore I think it's a problem in terms of the laws of Shabbos. Putting that aside, I also think it's a problem in terms of the laws of davening. I don't think that a person should come to davening when his hands are soiled or partially soiled or maybe clean, but just threw out a bag of garbage. If he had, say, a cup with him with water and he washed his hands, I would have said that would be suffice. But in this case, I don't see him doing that. He literally comes from garbage pail to minyan. I believe that there's a certain mindset here, and that is we join minyanim regardless. As long as you're 13 and up, you join a minyan. It doesn't make a difference if you're wearing shorts. It doesn't make a difference how you're dressed, where you are, what your hands look like. And I find that to be very problematic. There should be at least a minimal preparation for davening. And that preparation for davening should include not throwing out the garbage. That should not be the way you come to a minyan. And therefore, both in terms of the laws of Shabbos and in terms of the laws of davening, I find this behavior very objectionable. I believe that it lacks in terms of the sanctity of Shabbos, but more importantly, in terms of the sanctity of davening. And therefore, I would suggest that if you're coming to a minyan outside, come with the proper preparation. Namely, come and daven. And God willing, after Shabbos, you'll be able to take care of all the needs at home, from washing dishes to throwing out the garbage. Wishing everyone a wonderful week.